You love them, but you also resent them. You want to help, but they won't listen. You care, but somehow every conversation turns into tension. Why do relationships, especially with those we love, bring out the most pain, frustration, and emotional chaos? The answer isn't in the other person. It's how we perceive them. In relationships, we are not interacting with the other person. We are interacting with our version of them, crafted from our past wounds, our fears, and our expectations. You think they're ignoring you? Just maybe you have a deep fear of being abandoned. You think they don't appreciate you. Or maybe you have never learned to feel worthy without external validation. You think they are attacking you. Or maybe you have lived in defense for so long that anything feels like a threat. So today, I want to take you deep into this truth. Why relationships feel dysfunctional, why people trigger you, and how your own stored data, the memories, the conditioning, and the emotional charges are shaping your experience without you even realizing it. Most of us live in a constant loop, reacting, blaming, feeling misunderstood, and searching for peace in all the wrong places. But once you understand where the real problem lies, you begin to see that fixing a relationship isn't about fixing the other person. It's about cleaning, releasing, forgiving what's being reflected in you. Relationships are not hard. We are hard on ourselves, and then we project that difficulty onto each other. So let's break it down. How many times have you thought, if they would just listen to me, everything would be fine. If they respected me more, I wouldn't feel this way. If they could just see what they're doing, they'll stop hurting me. But the moment we put our peace in someone else's hands, we enter the cycle of control, of expectation, and disappointment. Because here's the reality. You're not experiencing the person. You're experiencing your perception of them. You're experiencing the way you see and the way you think about them, your judgments. Your emotions are not reacting to what they're doing. They are reacting to what their actions trigger in you. So let's go deeper. If someone ignores you and you feel unworthy, where did that feeling come from? If someone criticizes you and you feel small, was it really their words or is it an old wound being activated? If you give advice and they reject it, do you feel disrespected because of them? Or because an old pattern of not being heard and acknowledged and appreciated is playing out again? The real problem is not them. It is the unresolved data running in you. That is why no matter how many times you fix a situation, the same feelings keep coming back. So imagine this. You walk into a dark room, someone jumps out and you flinch in fear. Why? Because your nervous system has been conditioned to react that way to protect you. But what if I told you that the person was just standing there doing nothing? Would it make sense to blame them for your reaction? No, because the reaction came from your programming. This is exactly what happens in relationships. You're not responding to the present moment. You are reacting from the stored data, the emotional imprints, and the belief systems that are running in your subconscious. And if this is the case, you can do something about it. So how do we actually fix it? Let's say you look in a mirror and you see dirt on your face. Do you reach out and try to wipe the mirror? No, you clean your own face, and the mirror naturally reflects it back. And this is what Ho'oponopono teaches us. The outer world is only a reflection of what needs to be cleaned within. If your energy is free and clear, the relationship will naturally change. If your perception and your way of thinking is healed, the suffering disappears. So how do we clean? Step number 1, notice the emotional charge. Instead of reacting or resisting, pause. Step number 2, recognize that the trigger is coming from within, not from them. Step number 3, clean the perception that is creating the stress. Clean the thoughts, move the emotions that's creating the upset. And this is where Ho'oponopono is powerful. I'm sorry, an acknowledgement that I'm holding on to this pain. Please forgive me for believing this story as truth. Thank you for showing me what still needs healing. I love you. I release this. I liberate it, and I return to peace. You don't have to defend against your own emotions, your own memories, and your own reactions. Most people go through life as though their emotions and their memories are their enemies. So if anger arises, they fight. If insecurity comes, they pretend to be strong. If fear shows up, they either attack or run. So what if you simply let the feeling be without defending against it, without acting from it, without letting it drive you? Because the moment you stop identifying with your emotions, you liberate them. You set them free. You allow the energy to move harmoniously. We call that peace. And you also stop reacting to other people's emotions too. That's when a relationship transforms from a battlefield into a playground. No longer a war of who is right, but a dance of understanding. So consider this. When you stop trying to fix people, maybe they no longer feel the need to defend themselves, and they start to feel safe in your presence. The emotional battle that once drained you fades away. Your peace is the catalyst for change, not force, but allowing. It's what we call an open heart, willingness. And this is why true healing begins within. Because when you shift, the whole world shifts around you. So the next time your partner, your friend, or your family triggers you, don't ask, why are they doing this to me? Instead, ask, what is this revealing about me? What is going on in me that I'm perceiving them that way? What is going on in me that I'm experiencing this in my reality? Because if you get this, relationships will no longer feel like a struggle. They'll become your greatest mirror, your greatest teacher. And in that, you step into peace. Or you can keep playing the game, pressing each other's buttons, and see how far that takes you. Remember, the choice is always yours. If this helps shift your perspective on relationships, please subscribe, like, comment, hit the notification bell. Till the next time, my friends, be well.